As a big fan of the Final Destination franchise, Bloodlines was everything I wanted it to be and more. You get the same creative, exciting, intense, gnarly kills you're used to from the franchise, while also adding so many layers of depth to the lore and creating an engaging story with characters you love and care about. That being said, now that Bloodlines is out, where does it stack rank up against the other 5 Final Destination movies? Let's put them all into a tier list of the 6 movies so far, going in release order, starting with the original Final Destination, putting it in the C tier. I think it's a fine movie, like a 3-star overall. It kicks off this franchise, you gotta give it kudos to that. I think the plane crash premonition is a little forgettable when you look at what the premonitions are to come. Just everything about it has really been done better in most of the other franchise installments, including Final Destination 2, which I'm going to put in the C tier as well, but I'm going to put it above Final Destination the original because I do like it more. I think the kills in Final Destination 2 from top to bottom, probably the best entire franchise in terms of creativity, gnarliness, just how much goes into them and how much is involved with them. But everything else with the story is kind of a miss. Then we have Final Destination 3, and this is an A tier for me. It's the most nostalgic for me, maybe my favorite of the franchise. There's a couple here that on any given day I could say are my favorite, but Final Destination 3, the most sauce visually of the franchise, a director with a clear vision who uses some incredible camera work throughout, while also probably having the best collection of actors. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is great. Really just brings the best out of every element of the Final Destination franchise that you know and love. Then we get Final Destination 4, or The Final Destination, and this is an F tier movie, a half-star review, one of the worst movies I've really ever seen. Really leans into the 3D element and really sacrifices everything else about the story just to make cool things pop out on screen if you're using 3D glasses. Story, terrible. First premonition, awful. Kills, the least creative. Final Destination 4, surefire last place of the franchise. Then we have Final Destination 5, which is a bit of a hot take, but I'm going to put it in B. I think a lot of people are more mixed on it and don't like it as much as I do. I really like the 5th Final Destination. The ending specifically, I think really makes me raise my rating. It's so fun how it connects back to the entire franchise. Bridge premonition, not going to lie, not my favorite whatsoever, but everything else about the movie I think is great, but it's going to be on the B tier below Final Destination 3. And Final Destination Bloodlines is going to join Final Destination 3 in the A tier, and I think for right now, maybe it's recency bias, it's my favorite of the franchise. Again, it brings so much heart, brings so much character development, probably has the least amount of overall deaths and kills in the entire franchise because it is focused so much on character development and the plot development of these bloodlines and everything coming together from the whole franchise. I think it's done in a perfect way, as well as being just an incredible send-off for Tony Todd.